Hey everyone, happy Monday. My name is Laura Milligan and I'm coming to you live from Canton, Ohio and the B Spot, my studio. We have a beautiful sunny day today and gosh, the sunshine, it just helps so much, doesn't it? We have so many cloudy days here and it's just nice to see the sunshine. So I hope you're having a good day where you are. I hope the sun is shining, and if not, we're going to share some sunshine on this Facebook Live. So if you are there, say hello, give me a shout out. I have several things to share with you today. I'm not actually stamping, but I have some really fun cards to share with you. So let me see if anyone's signing on yet. I know sometimes it takes a second. So I had my overnight retreat this past weekend. We had a ball. We had so much fun. There's something special, I think, when women gather together and stamp and create, magic happens. And I've seen it time and time again. And so we had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. Okay, there's Susie Q. There's Tanae. Thank you all for joining in. So I'm going to start by... I have a couple things to tell you, but I'm going to change my view so you can see my hands. And I forgot last week to give away the cards that I had made the week before. And so I had already picked the winners. I did the random draw and the winners were already picked, and I just forgot to even mention it. So I'm going to start with that today, and then I have some other things I'm going to share. So let me go ahead. There's Debbie, there's Marva, Anne Marie. Hi friends. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch my view. So these are the two cards I had made. It's actually been 2 weeks ago now. There's Anne Marie. Great. So thank you all for joining me today. These were the cards, like I said, I made 2 years. It seems like 2 years ago. A lot has happened in the past 2 weeks, I guess, but I'm going to pull those aside a minute. These were made with this bundle. And this is one of our online exclusives. These products do not appear in any catalog. You can only get them in my online store. So I wanted to share them. And of course, we all love a punch bundle. Here is the information on that. If you want it, it's called the Tropical Leaf Bundle. It's an online exclusive, number 1612493775. And we all love a good punch bundle, right? So let me show you. These are the two cards that I made. This also is an online exclusive. If you can see the little stitching on there, this is called Radiating Stitches Dies. Super cool. But anyway, this card is going to Michelle Holbrook. So Michelle, that'll be going out in the mail probably today for you. And then this one, it's a little bit different. It's more of like a tropical feel to it, I think, because of the colors that I use, the ink colors. This is going to Marva Dahoney, and I think, Marva, I saw your name on here, so I'm going to be sending this card to you. So thank you all for commenting and sharing. And yeah, Debbie just ordered those. You're gonna love them, Debbie. I know you are. Okay. So like I said, I had my online retreat, and a couple of you that are on here now were there. Didn't we have a ball? It was so much fun. So we made a lot of projects with the Nested Friends bundle, and I just thought last week I released this as a class because if you couldn't attend the retreat, I thought you might be interested in this wonderful class. Here's a little peek at the cards because of course they're always better in person, but it is 5 cards plus a bonus project. So, and it's $35. If you need to add on the bundle, there's some other add-ons that when you go to the registration link, you can see what else is included if you need to add anything on. But the registration for this ends on Thursday, March 23rd, so don't delay. The projects are so sweet, adorable. I know that you will like them. I know that everyone at the retreat really enjoyed making these projects. So I'm offering it to you for those of you that couldn't attend. So don't miss out on that. And then the other thing I wanted to share today is this week I am offering an ordering special. And my ordering special is starting today through Sunday, March 26th. If you place a $50 order, I have a special host code. And That looks a little long. I need to double check the host code. I will post it and maybe that is right. I need to double check that. But if you place a $50 product order between now and Sunday, March 26th, I'm going to send you a surprise package valued at least $25. I think most of them are more than that. So let me just show you a couple things that I have here. So I have, this is one of them. This is one of the packages. It's the Wonderful World stamp set and a full pack of this beautiful paper. And let me just flip through. I have several of these that I will send with a qualifying $50 order if you use this host code. Charlie, it's okay, buddy. Charlie's crying behind me. He wants to jump up on the couch, and I think he's afraid. Come here, Charlie. It's okay. Anyway, this is life at my house. What can I say? But look how gorgeous these papers are. Hold on a second. Go on, bud. It's okay. Go on. You can do it. Go on. Go on. Go on, buddy. Go. We have a little technical difficulty here, which is my dog. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep it going. So I have a couple of these to give away. What you will get is random. I'm just, as the orders come in, I am going to just put your name on one of these surprise packages and get them out to you. Let me show you another one. This one is the Hippest Hippos and the set of dies that coordinate. A couple of those. This one is, let me show you this one. This is that Beautifully Happy stamp set, a pack of holiday rhinestone jewels, which are great colors. You can use these year round. They're not just for the holidays. And I also added an embossing folder in this one. So this one is definitely valued more than $25. So those are just a couple of them to show you. I have a lot. I have quite a few to give away. So don't miss out on that. That ordering special starts today and goes through Sunday. And I'll talk about that again at the end. So I wanted to just mention at my retreat, one of the things that we did that was really, really fun. Oh, wait, I have something else. I have some cards that I received in the mail this week I wanted to share with you. This is one, actually, this is from my sister-in-law, Nancy. She is so talented, so artistic, and also a whole lot of fun. I don't think you could find a person more fun than Nancy. I love her so much. So she gave me this card. Look how cool with like the wheat and the little dried flowers. Now, she didn't mail this to me, so it worked. It worked in the, she just handed it to me. But let me show you. You know, you've heard me talk about Nancy before. She never uses a plain white envelope. When she sends you a card or hands it to you in person, she makes her own envelope. And this is out of cardstock. And look how fun this is. So she gave me that, and I love that. And Nancy, you know I love you. This is an adorable card. This is with that Lucky Clover. Well, it's the Lucky Clover and then the gnome dies. And this is on like one of those wobbler things, which is really, really fun. And it opens up. This is from my friend Jan. Just fun. This is one from Colleen, who's watching today. And she took the card idea that I had used a while ago. I think I did it with that farm paper and the farm set, but she changed the direction of it, and I love this, Colleen. So she did the strips going this way. I think the card I made had the longer strips going this way, but I love this. I thought that was super cute, and I love how this white die cut piece fits perfectly on there. So that was really cool. This is a beautiful card from my friend Kathy. I'll tell you, I love every single card that I get, and you guys are all so talented. And then my friend Mary Lou, who is Irish, made me this. Look how cute this is. She was one of the lucky ones that got the Shamrock Punch before it sold out. And so she sent this card, and look how cute. She even put a shamrock on the envelope. I thought that was adorable. And she included in this a recipe for Irish soda bread, and also a little bit about St. Patrick, a card with his picture and a little bit about St. Patrick, which I thought was really neat. So thank you all for those cards. Really, really fun. So what I want to show you now, I'm not stamping anything today because I'm still kind of on I'm still kind of recovering from our wild weekend, which I keep saying it was so much fun, and it really was. But I wanted to show you one of the things that we did at the retreat. So I gave everybody a packet like this, and this was a mystery project. And so what I did, let me open it up and show you. So I gave them a white card base. I gave them, well, and this is not a complete package, but you'll get the idea. It's okay. I gave them a piece of fresh freesia cardstock, a little piece of white, and then I gave them a little bit of fresh freesia ribbon. And then I gave everybody a piece of designer paper, all from the same pack. It was it's the paper that goes with the two-tone Flora suite, I believe. So I told them that they had to use these pieces to create a card. Not everybody did it, but most of the people did. And they had to use these parts and pieces, but they could stamp on them, they could emboss, they could die cut, they could crop them, they could do whatever they wanted to, as long as some of this was used in their card. So what we did then was everybody laid them all out, and we voted on the favorite one. And so I told them they weren't allowed to keep the cards. I wanted to take them home so that I could show you all today. So let me just show you how different and creative all of these are. And I saved the winning card for last. But so this was the designer paper they got. Now some people got a little bit different patterns, but it was all from the same package. So like this one, for example, look at this. Here's an embossed panel. You know, they added words. They used the DSP. There's the ribbon. And a lot of them didn't sign their names on the back, so I don't even know who all did these. Here's a super cute, very creative, cutting up the DSP in strips. Thought that was really cute. This is beautiful. They used the DSP to cut out their flowers, and they were allowed to add anything else. So for example, if they wanted to, like if they had some dies with them and they wanted to do some die cutting, and this, look at this ribbon folding thing on that side there. That's really pretty. I don't know who made, I don't know who made these. Some of them don't have names. This was very clever. They just took the DSP and punched the daisy out of it, added the ribbon in the center. It was super cute. This one, so I had made treats because Friday of our retreat was St. Patrick's Day. So I had made everybody treats. It was a peppermint patty, and I had this on the front with the little gnome. And so I know who made this, but I'm not going to say because I don't know who made all of these. But this person she just took that off of the peppermint patty candy and put it on her card, she sort of like wove the designer paper and the fresh freesia cardstock to create a really cool background. Gosh, now there's an ambulance going down my street. But look at the inside. Look how cute. Is this not the cutest? So because it was St. Patrick's Day and I like to have fun, I had bought these mustaches for everyone, and so we all put them on and took a group photo, but she used her mustache on the inside of her card. I thought that was so cute and very, very clever. This is neat. So they cut their paper into triangles. Birthday wishes. This is beautiful. Wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. So they embossed part of their white panel. They added those flowers. This is from the Hues of Happiness designer paper. Thought that was really pretty. This one, very creative. They just they cut the DSP in half. Okay, so they have a couple wide pieces and then two smaller pieces. And I think this is so pretty. They embossed the background, added some gems. There's their ribbon. This is really fun and creative. This one, so they tore the paper and then they wove the ribbon through. I thought that was really clever, very creative. That's a birthday card. This one is another beautiful one. They used the ribbon here, the designer paper. This is that Hues of Happiness bundle. And, let me move that down so you can see it. So pretty. Here's one. It says Just Because, and they used a feather die. I thought that was really pretty. They used both sides of the designer paper with just a little bit of it showing here. Just for You. Thought that was really cute. And they stamped this flower image on this side here. Added their ribbon. This is fun. This is like a little bit of a fancy fold, sending warm rays your way. That was really pretty. Celebrate, happy birthday. But you can see, look at how different every single one of these cards are. I just thought I was blown away by the creativity. Look how fun this one is. It pops up, it opens like that. Thought that was really cute. They added some glimmer. They punched out or die cut flowers, I'm not sure, and scrunched them up to make them have a little bit more dimension. This one was really cool. I love how the person that made this, like how she did the ribbon. I thought that was really creative. And then on the corners, she has distressed the corners and rolled those back. I thought that was super creative. Don't you think these are amazing? Here's a really pretty one. They cut across and it says just a card to say you're amazing. And look how they put that. And actually the person that made this is a cancer survivor. And so that's why she did the purple ribbon. That was really cool. She's an amazing lady. Okay, and then this one, they used the queen bee. Of course, I love that. They put it on a diagonal, and it too is like a fancy fold. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. So cute. And then now we'll have a drum roll, and this is the winning card. Let me get all of these out of the way here. Big pile of cards. And, you know, everybody had the same products, which was pretty cool. Okay, so this was the winner. This is a retired bundle. It's called, I think it's called Love You to Pieces. And so this person took the designer paper and cut out these puzzle pieces and then made a tag. It says, "Thanks for keeping me together." That's from that stamp set. And then look at the inside, "Love You to Pieces." Look how cute and creative. This was the winner. And I'll give you a hint. This person, if you were on here earlier and I was talking about my sister-in-law and how she never sends a plain envelope, she made an envelope and she put some of the puzzle pieces on the envelope and then she covered the flap. She put a puzzle piece here. She doesn't miss anything. This is my sister-in-law, Nancy. She was the winner. And look what she used for her envelope because she had some limited supplies there. So she just used the back of a pack of designer paper, that chipboard piece that comes on the back, and that's what she used to make her envelope. So she was the winner, and so I had a fun prize for her. So that was the winner. And that's what I have to share with you today. I'm going to bring this in one more time just to remind you of the ordering special that I have this week. It's an exclusive through me only. With a $50 order, you will get a surprise grab bag that I will mail to you, and you are welcome to double dip. If you place an order, my ordering special for the whole month with a $50 order, you'll receive a pack of, these are called gold faceted adhesive back sequins. If you order this week, you will not only get the bundle, the surprise package in the mail, but you'll also get these. These will come separately because I have to wait till the month ends to order all of these, but you will get your surprise package. It'll go out as soon as you order. So I'm going to switch the view back, and thank you all for joining me today. For those of you that were at the retreat, I hope you're resting up today. I was tired when I got home. We were busy, but it's a fun kind of busy. So don't forget about the ordering special, and don't forget about, where did I put it? Here it is. I'm going to hold this up. My class. If this is my bee box with using the Nested Friends, registration for that ends on Thursday, March 23rd. I will put a link. If you're interested in this class, it's super cute. If I do say so myself, it's pretty cute. But don't forget about that. And I will look forward to seeing you next week. I already know what I'm going to do. I have the projects prepped, which is always good. And so take care, everybody. And until next time, I hope you have time to be creative today. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.